Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I know we are all ready for that big day of Jupiter and Uranus coming together, which will happen on April 21st. And now, today, also, we have Venus conjunct the North Node, and how both of them are working amazingly together for us to move into our next level. So, yes, there is tons of information about Jupiter and Uranus coming together. And all you have to do is to just write Jupiter and Uranus, and you're going to have an abundance of information. You're from different ways and different levels and different, modalities. And they're all going to talk about Jupiter and Uranus together. The question is like, what are we doing with this information? Basically, Jupiter is truth. It's the truth. And Uranus is freedom. And the energy is that the truth is in our face, and the truth is in our face for us to set ourselves free. Set ourselves free. Be free people. And free people are people that deciding about their own life. I'm deciding that I'm going to do something and I'm actually going to do it. I'm deciding that I want to do something or don't want to do something, and I will actually do it. Even tomorrow I want to make $100,000. If I choose to do it, I can go and do it. This is a free person. A free person can choose and can actually do it. But all those blockages, and so we are trying to accumulate more information and more information. And that information is beautiful because, that information, not so long time ago, was kind of hidden. Not everybody knew it. It's powerful information, how to change the life, how to change the perspective. So everybody now is talking about it. And sometimes when we're talking about it, we just say things, but the more we learn about it, the more it becomes just like another thing that we take for granted because it's just amazing knowledge. When Uranus and when Jupiter and Uranus come together, it shows the truth in our face. Meaning that if a person is afraid that he's not going to make money tomorrow, he has issues with sustenance, the universe will send them some extra bills right now. Suddenly my car is not working, suddenly my air conditioner is not working, this not working. Oh my God, this is another 500 and this is another 1,000 and this is... And a person is like, but I was asking for sustenance. I was waiting for that Jupiter and Uranus to come. So a big miracle will happen to me. A big miracle will happen to you when you will see where are you not willing to surrender. So when you're so afraid not to have sustenance, you're going to get extra bill for you to surrender. The same with love. A person that doesn't feel loved, suddenly someone they care about will hurt them, will say something that they didn't like, something that will push, a pain in their heart. And the person need to surrender to this. A person that is afraid to be sick suddenly will wake up in the morning with a stomachache and think he's going to die or she's going to die. Because we need to surrender that Jupiter and Uranus together, bringing in our face where we are hurting the most. So the universe is putting extra pressure. But when we surrender to it, when I says, you know what, okay, a bill came, all right, let's see how I handle it. Someone hurt me, it's okay, I'm not afraid from being hurt. I'm not afraid to feel the pain of not having. And when I'm not afraid to have the pain, because all of it is about we don't want to feel pain. Okay? So when I'm willing to feel the pain and release it, then we become free people that can make choices in our own life. So we surrender. It's about surrendering to go through that fire, jump in the fire, and change the way we think. We need to change the way we think. We need to change our all perspective in life, but not just to hear amazing class and then say yes, yes, and repeat it. It's to live it, to surrender completely. And the surrendering, it's not because we are going to lose something. It's because we are going to gain. And when we are surrendering, we are basically connecting to the divine energy that in the purpose of creating this world is to give us everything. And it's our subconscious and the fears and the anxiety that is not allowing us to receive. So if I know I'm not good at something, and I convince myself that I'm not good at something, and tomorrow I will try to manifest, I will not be able to do that because I know that I'm not good at it. But why to limit myself if I'm just gonna learn to release the fear that I'm not who I need to be at the moment, but in the divine, I am already perfect. Then I'm releasing all that belief system that is sitting very strong in our subconscious and completely sabotage our life. If I want to buy myself something new, because I work very hard and I want to buy myself something new. And then I go to the store and I buy myself a beautiful dress. And that dress was a little bit expensive, let's say. Now I'm starting to convince myself that it's okay. It makes me feel good. The dress that I'm going to wear it's going to make me feel good. And I'm convincing myself. If I find myself convincing myself, it means it's coming from guilt. And the more I will continue to convince myself, the guiltier I will feel. It's not going to go away. I'm going to buy that dress. And then, oops, I'm going to get a bill from air conditioning. This doesn't work. So now my subconscious, you see, you shouldn't have buy that dress. It's because you spend money. Now look, you've been punished for it. And things happening like that because it's our subconscious who's sabotaging completely. When you want to buy yourself a new dress, buy yourself a new dress and do not explain that, for sure not to anybody else, but not even to yourself. The idea is to be simple. Okay, I want that dress, I'm going to buy that dress. Of course, if I don't have $1 million in my bank account, I'm not going to go and buy $1 million house. Okay, we work with our vessel, we grow it. We grow it. So now I can buy myself a dress. And I bought a dress and I didn't explain it to myself. And wow, I get more sustenance and then more. And then I can go buy that $1 million house because I will get there. If I don't have guilt, I will get there. So everything that we do, we should not explain it, not even to ourselves. We should not please anybody. You know, we have that Jupiter-Uranus together, but also we have Venus. Venus is desire. In Aries, Aries is I want everything. So Venus in desire in Aries, and she is conjuncting the North Node in Aries. And the North Node is about things that we need to learn to do or to be right now. This is where our soul journey is at the moment, is that it's okay for me to have. So when Venus is coming to the North Node, empowering the North Node to know that it's okay for me to have or to be or anything that I want, if I'm just connecting to my true desire, you know, and my true self. Of course, for the sake of sharing all these beautiful things. Yes, of course, because if we are not a being of sharing, we are not connecting to Creator also. But how can I share anything with anybody if I don't have it myself? I cannot give something I don't have. And I want to have. I want to have, and I don't need to justify it. We don't need to justify anything. So whatever pressure we feel right now, if we're just surrender to it, we just surrender to it. Once we surrender, we connect to something much bigger than us, divine. And within the divine, there's no lack. The Creator and the universe is showing us the lack very vividly right now because it's ruling our life. So when I make a decision to do something and my subconscious is telling me, you can't do that, then I cannot make a decision. So I'm not a free person. The goal is to set ourselves free. We want to be free people, people that are making decisions in our own life and gaining things in our own life. And then we can be people who can share with others and give that light that we earned and share it with others. You know, there is enough money for everyone, and there is enough love for everyone. Everyone can have it. You know, sometimes we said we need a rich person and we need a poor person, so the rich will have the merit to give to the poor. But we don't need to have poor people today. We don't need to have people with no lack, with lack. You know, all we need to be is for each other, to empower each other. You know, and when we empower each other, and today I'm feeling a little sad, I'm raising you up, and tomorrow I feel a little sad, and you raise me up, and we're just there for each other in unity and love. But it's hard for us to be in unity with love when we feel guilty and shame and victims and blaming the entire world to everything that is happening to us. Freedom. Pluto entered into Aquarius, conjunction Uranus and yes, Jupiter and Uranus, okay? And together with Venus conjunct the North Node is so powerful. But because it's powerful, it may come like, I can't handle it. But we can handle it. And not only that we will handle it, we will set ourselves free. So love and good luck to everyone, to me, to everyone, to be the free people we want and we came here to be. Love you all. Goodbye.